So although in my last video I said I was not going to be doing any more reviews on this channel, it'll be on my separate review channel, I'd already agreed to do this one first. So before anyone jumps in and says, what are you doing? That's why. I will put this review on the review channel as well. But after that, the agreement going forward will be reviews only on the review channel. So this is the new Javelot long range, long throw light from Olight that has just been launched today. This torch has 1,350 lumens and a maximum throw of 730 meters. It is 134,000 candela, so it gives a really good sharp long throw beam. In usual Olight style, it has a very nice quality magnetic box. Inside the lid here it has instructions on charging and usage. The torch itself comes in a holster, so this allows you to clip it onto your belt, easy access, straight in and out. As with all Olight torches, it has a lovely quality feel to it. A nice weight, not too heavy. It weighs 197 grams and it is 5.4 inches by 1.6 inches. It has several options for its light levels. When you first turn it on, it starts on Moonlight, which is 0.5 lumens. Now that will give you a 15 meter throw and will last for 72 days in that mode. Low level is 15 lumens with a 75 meter throw and lasts for 7.5 days. Medium is 150 lumens with a 200 meter throw and will last for 30 hours. High is 650 lumens with a 500 meter throw and lasts for 170 minutes. Turbo mode is 1,350 lumens, 730 meter throw and 155 minutes of use. You also get a 5-year warranty with this torch. The torch has a lockout feature on the button so it can't accidentally go off, and it also has a tail cap switch and again lockout on there, which is controlled with the main button here. So if you press and hold it, after a few seconds it turns on to Moonlight mode, as you can see there, which is 0.5 lumens. You then press and hold it and it will scroll through low, medium and high. At any point, double click it and it goes on to turbo mode. Triple click and you've got strobe. When the torch is switched on, you can use tactical mode, which is a button on the bottom of the cap. So this tail cap button, if you just press it gently and hold it, it will go on half a lumen, so Moonlight mode, and it will stay there for as long as you keep your thumb on the button. If you just click it once, it will stay on Moonlight mode. The same goes with turbo. If I click it once, it stays on turbo mode. Click it again to turn off. If I press and hold it, on turbo, it will stay there for as long as my thumb is on the button, and when I release it, it will turn off. Inside the box, you have a magnetic charge cable, and you also have a separate belt clip. So if you don't want to use the holster, you can use this. It clips onto the torch, and then that will allow you to attach it to your belt or anyone else if you've got a backpack on the side, etc. Under here you have your user manual and your safety manual. The tail cap is also magnetic, so you could attach it to somewhere to have it hanging off and use it as a utility light. Now I took this torch out on a camp the other night, and although I did part of the review, I couldn't put it up until today because the launch isn't until today. So this has been sort of kept under the hats for a little while. I've had this torch for a couple of weeks now, just been using it and playing about with it. So I will show you a clip of that now whilst I was on camp. It wasn't the greatest place to do it because of the distance that I could see in the field that I was in, because it curved away, so you couldn't really get a good feel of how far this thing would throw. But I also took it out down to the beach the other night, and obviously there's a 2-mile section along Exmouth Beach, so I could really push this to its limit. And although it does show 730 meters, I measured on Google Earth where I should be to be able to pick up a cliff. Have a look and see what you think. Right, so hopefully you can see me. So I'm outside, it's pitch black, and I've got the Olight Javelin torch. I'll go through the different modes that it has. So basically it's got a low, medium and a high turbo mode. The turbo mode can go up to 700 meters, so this is a real beam torch, it's not for spread. So there is a slight circle of light around it, but it's a very high concentrated center beam. So I'll show you that now. You can see about 300 yards in this field, so I'll film it and I'll walk away, and you can see what it looks like from behind. Okay, so this is it in low mode. and I'm still seeing a good 100 yards even on the low mode. So you press and hold it, then it goes on to the next setting, which is the medium. And then you have the high. There's a track here, so I'm going to pick this up, make it easier. Hopefully you can still see me. So this is on high, and it's reaching pretty much as far as I can see. There's trees that are a good 250, 300 yards ahead of me. It's got a very, very good beam. And then this is turbo. Yeah, that is highlighting quite brightly a tree that is a good 300 yards or so away, 300 meters. This has got a very, very powerful beam. What does it look like in the sky? That is pretty awesome. Impressive. So even on very low, it's more than enough light to walk around, see where you're going, be a bit more stealthy. Okay, so this is on moonlight mode. Now there is some light down there, some vehicles dotted about, but this is moonlight mode. And as I hold and go through, it goes to low, medium and high. And on high, this is not turbo, this is picking up the sea and lighting a good 300 meters away. So if we go on turbo now, okay, so it's not picking up those hills 600 meters away. There's no two ways about it. I can't see it, so it's not going to pick up on the camera, that's for sure. But it has got a pretty decent beam. You can see it lighting up the whole of the beach here. And the beam is going a good 300 yards, maybe 400. Houses up the top there. No, that's lighting up that house. I'll measure it. It's got to be 400 yards at least. It's lighting it up. It's obviously having a reflective rear on it. It's picking up more. Now, although I didn't hit that cliff edge that was 700 odd meters away, it did light up bushes that were about 500 meters that I saw on Google Maps. And I will show you a screenshot that I did of a recording with the distances from where it picked up. What it did do though was where the houses were, one particular house is white fronted, and obviously hitting that house you really see the reflection back of the light, so you know it's hitting bushes at 500 meters. It's very hard to tell with the human eye whether or not it actually reaches. You really need someone at that distance to be able to see if it's lighting up that bush. So this was roughly where I was positioned, and I was hoping to be able to pick up the cliffs here at 750 meters or so, but it wouldn't go that far. It was picking up this bank of bushes here at 530, and this is the house that I lit up very brightly at 380 meters. So it's not bad. It was a bit misty and there was some light, but I think it needs to be a reflective surface for it to pick up anything this distance, that's for sure. So although it really didn't hit the 730 meters cleaned, I'm not saying that it won't do it. It may pick something up that was lighter in colour at 730 meters. Dark bushes, it may not pick that up, but if it was, say, an animal, you'd probably pick up eye shine definitely at that distance. And obviously you need a scope. Now this is a tactical flashlight, and it can also be attached to a hunting rifle or something with a scope. So if you did want to highlight something, if you were just, whether you were hunting or just looking at animals at night time, then you could do that, and you would probably be able to zoom in and see that it does light up at that distance. So if you're looking for a new torch and one with an incredibly long throw, take a look at the Olight. This has just been launched today, so they are doing it with a £33 discount as well. So if you click the link in the description, it will take you to their website and you can buy it from there. Anyway, I hope you enjoyed the video. As always, if you did, hit the thumbs up. If you're not subscribed, hit the subscribe button, and I will see you on the next one.